Michelo reportedly ran out of money and the Chavista regime isn't paying him enough now. Attention, it seems the Chavista regime stopped paying. Michelo says he'll upload videos for paid subscribers. I'm going to reveal ultra-confidential information about the United States, but only for subscribers. His gig is over, that's what they're telling us here. Now, Michelo is promoting his subscriptions on Instagram in exchange for sharing cheap hallway gossip. You can tell Maduro's capture is really taking its toll, can't you? Apparently, Michelo lost his smile. Let's watch the video he posted on social media. Pay attention.
I'm going to reveal secret information that the Pentagon and the United States don't want anyone to know about the casualties from the attack they carried out on Venezuela, where they bombed and kidnapped President Nicolas Maduro and his wife Silvia Flores. Since this is breaking news, I'm going to reveal it first to my subscribers on my main Instagram account. You know, thanks to everyone who's subscribed and supporting me, I left a video. It's long, but I explain everything in it.
Wow, Michelo has turned into a real ultra-capitalist. Who would have thought with this whole United States invasion thing? Agent M. Well, he's already making his money. Let's hear what Michelo says about the woman he sent to prison, who's been locked up for a year.
Michelo had a Venezuelan journalist imprisoned because of her ideology. Well, I recorded everything that happened that night. I don't know how many more people Andreina might have attacked, but what I saw later is that she was arrested for causing disturbances in public.
It's unbelievable how much of a liar Michelo Chicos can be. They made this woman record a video after being arrested, apologizing to Michelo. Do you remember? Here's the video. Agent Michelo apologized for the public disturbance he caused.
I was literally on the street with my friends and I was attacked. I've never been rejected in my life. The glass bottle on my body. It was never the first time.
What are you talking about, Michelo? That never happened. The woman dropped the bottle, for God's sake.
And I believe that violence is not the way. I don't have the power to put anyone in jail anywhere.
Well, that woman was put in jail because of you, just so you know. That lady has been in prison for a year, a whole year.
I simply live in Venezuela. I work on social media, which is the same thing I did in Argentina and here. I literally respect all the laws, so I don't have problems with anyone because I assure you that in Venezuela, it doesn't matter who you are. If you don't obey the law, you end up facing justice.
Absolutely right. And if not, just ask Nicolas Maduro, who's depressed and dried up in a United States prison.
And I simply ask for respect, for peace, for dialogue, to understand that violence is not the way, neither in Venezuela nor anywhere else in the world. That's why, to all these libertarians who work for my law, who want to attack me with lies, violence is not the way. Dialogue and peace are. We can't all think alike.
Wow, Michelo has already become the new Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, or Martin Luther King. The Bolivarian version? Who would have thought that just a few months ago, the guy was saying he would give his life to defend Nicolas Maduro? Along with the others, 5 million militiamen, or rather 1,000 old men.
So I'm the bad guy, the aggressor, even though I was the one actually attacked.
Unbelievable. Michelo acted like the victim and said the woman deserves her situation. Unbelievable. She's been locked up for over a year. Over a year in prison just for having an argument with Michelo. That's the level we're at. She argued with Michelo and they put her in jail.
I hope everything gets resolved. I hope that the truth prevails and that we understand that peace is the way, peace and dialogue.
We're not going to die of hunger, people. We're not going to sell classified information.
I'm going to reveal secret information. Since it's breaking news, I'm going to reveal it first to my subscribers on my main Instagram account.
Do you already know where you've ended up? Michelin, imagine subscribing just to be sold a lie. The situation is pretty serious, isn't it, Michelin?
Why does Donald Trump prefer Chavismo and Delcy Rodriguez over Maria Corina Machado? The answer is simple. You can look it up yourself. Don't just rely on me.
Watch before Michelo continues. We'll play the video now. He's clearly lying, so pay close attention. Urgent. President Donald Trump says he wants to involve Maria Corina Machado in the transition to democracy in Venezuela. He confirmed they're already talking to her and called her incredible. In fact, they're telling us now, urgent. Donald Trump fully supports Maria Corina Machado. She is an incredibly nice woman. We're talking to her. Maybe we can involve her in some way. I would love to do it, Maria. Maybe we can make it happen. Let's see. Why does Donald Trump supposedly prefer Delcy Rodriguez over Maria Corina Machado? The answer is simple. Delcy Rodriguez represents a transitional government. Donald Trump has already repeated this on many occasions, even this. Marco Rubio himself has said it, that they have paid attention to what happened before, what happened in Iraq, for example, and what has happened in other countries. So they realize that unfortunately, you have to leave a base from the previous regime so that they can handle the transition. So this doesn't turn into a powder keg. That's basically what the United States did with Venezuela. In short, Chavismo is a transitional government and that's it. This doesn't mean that Maria Corina Machado will be handed power on a silver platter. Are they going to call for an election where Maria Corina Machado will probably participate? And if that's the case, I think she's going to win by a landslide. Honestly, I think she's going to win by a lot. But anyway, let's see what Michelo keeps telling us.
First, Edmundo Gonzalez supported Joe Biden, Donald Trump's biggest enemy. Second, Magali Meda, who is Mrs. Machado's communications advisor. She called him an idiot. You can look it up on her Twitter. I'll leave it here for you. And the same Trump supporters made sure to show it to Donald Trump.
And that's what happens when you don't know about American politics. Even Marco Rubio himself disrespected Donald Trump in the past. Around 2015-2016, before the elections, when the elections were happening within the Republican Party, the current Vice President of the United States also said some not so nice things about Donald Trump. And there he is. Trump put him there. So does that mean nothing? Let's also remember that Elon Musk himself once insulted Donald Trump and then Trump forgave him. Do you remember when they made peace? So, Venezuelans, don't believe what Michelo is saying. I'm telling you right now, is this guy for real? He's really out of it. But anyway, what do you think? What did you think of this video? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and I'll see you next time.